Good morning, dear listeners. Today we come to our new podcast about Micotherapy, healing with therapeutic mushrooms, which is the subject of my book. And today we speak about the famous Ganoderma lucidum or Reishi, a very famous Reishi. Is the most famous of all therapeutic mushrooms, revered for thousands of years. And there is suggesting its use in the Neolithic China 7,000 years ago, and it's one of the most recommended because it has a wide variety of medicinal properties. So in China it's called Lingzhi, and Japan is called Reishi, which means miraculous, divine, mushroom of immortality, etc. So in the past, reishi was so precious that it was reserved only for emperors and nobility. But in the second half of the last century, we have developed techniques for the cultivation of Ganoderma, and so it's more accessible, and everyone can buy these mushrooms in forms of powders or tablets or capsules, and it's very widespread, and lots of studies have been conducted on these mushrooms. He has a bitter taste and strange body texture, so it's only used for medicinal purposes, not for culinary purposes. It cannot be eaten cooked, but it can be taken as a supplement. So it's the body and the mycelium of the mushrooms is dried, grounded, prepared into an infusion, or consumed as a powder. Okay, so numerous scientific studies have confirmed the medicinal properties that include enhancement of the immune system, anti-carcinogenic properties, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-allergic, and neuroprotective properties. Some studies have shown that the polysaccharides of the Ganoderma stimulate the immune system at various levels, and mainly through increased cellular immunity, which is very important against viruses and cancer cells. In fact, the mushroom presents anti-tumor activities, highlighting clinical studies on cancer patients, and using the polysaccharides of extract of Ganoderma. So that the use of these polysaccharides of Ganoderma improved immunity, anti-tumor immune responses, and the quality of life of the patients. So the reishi also prevents formation of blood clots, lowers blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and it can help in coronary heart diseases, etc. It helps with respiratory diseases. In fact, it showed in some studies 60 to 90% improvement in patients with bronchitis or asthma. It's a good potential in treating liver disorder and in patients suffering from hepatitis B, renal inflammation, and gastric ulcers as well. So it's a promising natural source of antibiotics and antiviral agents. It shows antibacterial activity against various bacteria, showing inhibitory effect on HIV, herpes simplex virus type 1, 2, hepatitis B, and stomatitis virus. So just to conclude, it has a slight sedative properties and effect, so it may help in insomnia and anxiety, and it's recommended against mental sort of anxiety and instability, and is neuroprotective for the neurons in the case of Alzheimer's disease, etc. So that's all for reishi. It's a very, very widespread mushrooms. Its main application: allergies, liver support, cancer, hypertension, anxiety, insomnia. If you take it with Cordyceps sinensis, which we already spoken about, he has the most extensive range of indication, and it combines well with the Cordyceps in the treatment of some condition of the lungs and the liver, and it's a very good for adaptogenic support. Other in applications also immune system support, cardiovascular diseases, and some antioxidant properties. And so that's it. Thank you for listening, and we will speak with a new podcast about the Grifola frondosa, or famous maitake. Thank you.